So we open with Teresa yelling at Marge and Marge saying, I'm not going to discuss this. The Whoville heifer's like, I'm too high and I actually need directions down. But Teresa said that was hidden for 10 years. Margaret said, look, it was true and it wasn't hidden for 10 years because the hussie's still out bumping her gums. Oh, Marge said, you're trying to deflect so nobody talks about Louie. Let's talk about Louie. I don't want to talk about Louie. Teresa said, well, I found out the rumor about Evan and Jackie thanks to you. Margaret said, you ain't heard that out of my mouth. I think you put it out there. Teresa, you don't think. Oh, Margaret said, well, why don't you own that you told Jennifer to call Serena? So Jennifer says, oh, it was no big deal. Teresa was venting to me and she was like, don't we know anyone in Tenafly? Jackie said, so y'all was still digging when you saw I was butthurt. Because them heifers don't like you. Oh, God, now we going back to the Gia analogy. Honey, don't nobody cur. Marge said, well, Jennifer, would you have called Serena if Teresa didn't ask you to? And she said, but no, but it doesn't make it Teresa's fault. Okay, girl, I forgot you to Lulu Tutu. But now Teresa goes in on the Whoville heifer for having Tiki ask Louie some questions. Did she stutter? You don't know me. You shouldn't be asking me questions. She said, look, you can ask me about my hussy past because I wasn't the nanny and didn't break up a family, even though the timeline says otherwise. Teresa said, well, you're trying to hurt me calling my boyfriend abusive. Well, I mean, if the shoe fits. I'm in my love bubble and I'm going to protect my love bubble and stay in my bubble. Everybody's like, girl, stay in your bubble. It's fine. Teresa going to storm off. You ain't going nowhere. Production ain't going to let you leave. And them girls really didn't want your tacky little outfits. So the wives catch their husbands up on what happened at the treehouse, but now we got Jennifer confronting Bill at dinner. How you going to confront somebody that don't care? Well, let's watch and find out. She told Bill, I done made up with everybody and now they want us to play in the charity softball team. I hope Bill say I'm staying home. Stop messing with that heifer. You don't love her. Jen said, well, I hope you happy. Our 19th anniversary is coming up. So either we gonna make it another 19 or I get half. I don't know. Half of a whole bunch of debt. Jennifer said, you know what, Bill? I'm still pissed. He said, well, it was so long ago. I'm still pissed. I was home watching your babies and you out sleeping with saleswomen? Shithead. Over at Margaret, she gets a message from Teresa asking her to wear her little line. And Margaret's like, you just finished cussing me out, but now you want me to model your shit. But she got her athletic line out before she by Sheree. So Marge ain't gonna wear the shit out of principal and she tell the Who Hef to do the same thing. So DeLolo don't want any fighting today, but Marge not showing up in the outfit and Teresa being on the warpath, that ain't gonna happen, boo. Jackie said, I don't know if Marge is that happy to see Teresa. She ain't. Jackie said, I ain't wearing her shit either. Heifer tried to dig in my merge. Margaret said she ain't even talking to us, so I don't know why she think we owe her a favor. So Teresa comes in and she's like, I brought stuff, it's my workout line. Marge said, we're good. You gotta say it like that. Oh God, Gia, shut up. I mean, it's all good, we're all wearing black leggings. She supports you and everything. Gia, nobody asked you. Stick your child's nose in child's business. Go bother Riley Burris. Go bother Twink Moggs. Margaret's like, little girl, I like you, little girl, but your mama needs to tell you to stay out of grown folk business. Dolores, of course you gonna wear Teresa's shit. You're an enabler. Melissa, however, she's like, look, I just don't want to hear her mouth, so I'm gonna put the leggings on. Jackie's like, hold on. Jennifer gonna wear Teresa's shit even though Teresa set her up to be up under the bus. The double Dutch bus. Jackie, Jennifer just wants to stay on the show. That's why she kissing Teresa's ass. Child, Bill ain't show up because Bill don't give a fuck about you or them husbands. The guys ain't mad Bill ain't there, and neither am I. Lord, they playing baseball, Jennifer trip and fall on that fresh nose. Honestly, it's so Miss Piggy, all that could do is improve it. Oh, now Teresa's saying, if you had on my leggings, your ass wouldn't jiggle so much. Honey, maybe you don't understand the point of having an ass. It's supposed to move a little. You've got two rock-hard dried biscuits for an ass. That's your problem. Can't even shit comfortable. So Tiki is taping up Louie's ankle and Teresa gonna run over. Maybe we should tape Tiki's mouth since he asks so many questions. Maybe we should tape your hand since you steal so much money. Well, that was the shit. That wasn't much of an episode. A boring baseball game. The plot ain't moved forward that much. No scuffle, no skirmish. Somebody better get their ass whooped in this next one. Margaret saying Teresa is getting to be more distasteful. How much more distasteful could she be? So Teresa ain't invited to Marge's big 75th, but she hopes Bill and Jennifer show up. I could do without Bill. Meanwhile, Black Dolores is going by Teresa's to pick up some donanes. Don't the misfortunate have enough to deal with without Teresa's tacky clothes? So Dolores could use a vacay from the stress with her mom. Teresa wants a vacation because of the way Margaret said, we're good, we don't need your leggings. Teresa, you just need attention and help. Meanwhile, across town, Tiki and the Whoville heifer drop by Melissa and Joe's. So they get to talk, and the Whoville heifer's like, I can't believe Teresa's mad at me for something my husband's done, but she gonna be nice in my husband's face, because she wants some dick. I just can't listen to Antonia whine about being moved from one mansion to another, from one rich private school to another. I'm sorry your ACL got torn, but you gonna be all right, little heifer. Y'all couldn't give us no actual plot line. I am happy to see Jackie making some progress on her eating disorder, though. I feel bad for her. I love food so much. But now everyone's getting ready for Marge's 75th birthday. Oh, Lord, Bill gonna show up to the party and try to move on with the Menzies. Evan and Bill have apologized to each other, so I guess it should be easy tonight. I wanted to see Evan get crunk again. However, Joe Gorga didn't get an apology, and Little Lord Shortlord's pissed. Girl, we 33 minutes in. They ain't giving us nothing, and last episode was a joke. But our time was the punchline. And since Teresa's not invited, her and the kids is packing up the house reminiscing. And I'll be muting and best fiendsin'. Gee, you really gonna miss the house where your parents went to prison and went bankrupt? I wouldn't. But back at the party Teresa's not invited to, everyone's looking great. I didn't know Marge was Hungarian. I just thought she was a run-of-the-mill honky. Not a honky with a pedigree. So Margaret's husband tells Joe Gorga, look, if you gonna start with Bill, don't do it here. We didn't spend too much on this party. Frank sees Joe walking up on Bill, and Frank's like, I don't think Bill really owed Joe an apology, but Little Lord Short Lord want one, so we gonna see how it rolls. I think Joe gonna leave it be. Child, Joe go on and bring it up. He's like, look, I'm gonna tell you to your face, Bill. Your wife kicked us out, and that was degrading. Frank's standing there like the husband, trying to keep his wife from getting too hyped. I want to know how often these husbands bumping pussies, because I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm getting an intimate tea from Joe and Frank. And Frank and David. Joe said, you should have called me and said I'm sorry. My wife's an asshole. Bill does not look amused. But Bill don't want to do nothing where he got to deal with Jennifer, so. So Bill's like, look, we were trying to clear the air. You felt something, I felt something. A whole lot went on. So now all the guys are like, well, we're on the good foot. We just missed you. Y'all could have kept these 2 episodes. 2 hours and not shit. So they all gonna go down to the shore again before the summer ends. Weren't they just there? Oh no, they're going to Nashville. Nashville. I guess because of the Vivi, they can't afford to do international. So, but Nashville. Nashville. I'm sure it's nice. I just figured y'all would go someplace with a beach. Nashville, okay. Marge said, I didn't invite Teresa because she said my ass was jiggly and she ruined the treetop event. I ain't gonna let her fuck with my mama birthday party. The Whoville heifer brings up the fact that she mad at her but not mad at her husband, and Black Dolores said, well, Teresa says I don't fight with men. And he did say my wife said, so. I actually appreciate that. Teresa's like, I ain't gonna disrespect your marriage. I'm gonna take my problem right to you, heifer. Girl, we singing happy birthday to Marge, and this guy's really trying to hit us with some soul. He tried to give us a Bobby Caldwell, what you won't do for love, happy birthday. I ain't mad at it. Go on and hit your note. All right, well, looks like that was the ship.